it's hard because like I'm not, since I don't have that much experience, I never really know what to do certain situations. I was grading spelling tests. This is the 4th grade, and a kid had turned in his spelling test, and he drew a picture of Slender Man, and he wrote, like the urban legend internet guy. So he drew a picture of Slender Man, and he wrote Slender Man alive, and drew a picture of a child, and wrote random kid dead. And I didn't know what to do, so I circled the word Slender Man, and I wrote proper nouns should be capitalized. It's like, that seems like the teacher-y thing to do in this situation. And as a teacher, you have so much power. Like, you can tell them anything. It's like such a rush. It's definitely the most power that I've ever had in any job. For example, the kids were learning about different cultures, and we were reading different stories and trying to like extrapolate lessons from them and like see what they had learned. So I'm gonna tell you one of these stories. So once upon a time, there was a Chinese guy. It was a story from China. There was a Chinese guy, and he was in the forest, and a snake came up to him and was like, like I'm gonna marry your daughter, like I'll kill you. So he's like, fine, fuck it, okay. So he takes the snake home, and the first daughter is like, no, I don't want to marry him, he's so ugly. And the second daughter is like, no, I don't want to marry him, he's so mean. And the third daughter is like, fine, I don't give a shit, I'll marry this snake, whatever. Being the youngest in any culture just sucks. You just have to like marry a bunch of snakes. So they get married, and they have a nice life, I guess, even though snake's like kind of an asshole. And one day, he's like, take me to the river. So she takes him to the river and throws him in the river, and he comes out and he's this beautiful prince. And he goes, a witch turned me into a snake. And then her sisters were all jealous because he was super hot. The end. So a lot of kids wrote, don't judge a book by its cover, always be kind, always listen to your father. And one kid wrote, sometimes snakes are people. Sometimes snakes are people. And I just wanted to be like, yeah, you're right. You got it. Like, that's what we were trying to teach you. You're the only one. I just think that would be so funny. Like, goes home, like, drowns a bunch of snakes by accident.